Okay, we have to understand how to deal with radicals, absolutely. But we also need to know that there is some different notations that we can use with radicals. And fractional exponents is just something that's so cool that we can do with these radicals. Here we have this exponential notation here that says 4 to the 1/2 power. This is the exact same thing as saying the square root of 4. In a fractional exponent, the top number, the numerator, is the power. So it's as if we had said this is 4 to the first power, which is 4. The bottom number is the index. So if we were doing the square root, our index here would be a 2. So we can rewrite radical notation as exponential notation, fractional exponents. And by doing that, then all of those exponent rules that we've learned in a previous section will apply. So it really opens up us being able to work with radicals even more. Okay, let's do some practice here. We're just practicing writing these first before we do anything else. This says rewrite the following radicals without a rational with a rational exponent. So rather than say the cube root of 3x, we're going to rewrite this as 3x. We take our radicand, and then we have to use a fractional exponent on that radicand. Well, in our fractional exponent, remember the numerator is the power. So this was being raised to the first power. We don't have an exponent on it. And the bottom number, the denominator, is our index. So in this case, that would be an index of 3. This means the exact same thing as saying the cube root of 3x. You really have to be able to switch these things back and forth very quickly and very easily. In college algebra, a lot of times it'll be given to you as a fractional exponent and you need to be able to move it back and forth, or vice versa. Okay, here we have another one. We're dealing with the fourth root this time. The fourth root of x over 3. So our radicand is x over 3. We can rewrite that instead of using a root, we can use a fractional exponent. So remember, the denominator is the index. The index in this case is a 4. The numerator is the power. This x over 3 doesn't have powers on it, so that's the first power. So this would be the same exact thing. Saying the fourth root of is the same thing as saying raised to the 1/4 power. Okay, just a couple more here. Here we have one that says the cube root of 9ab to the 4th. So we're going to take our radicand here, which is technically part of the radicand, this 9ab. We're going to raise it to a fractional exponent. The bottom number is the index, which in this case is 3. The top number is the power. All of that is being raised to the 4th power. So this is my exponential notation. Okay, last one here. Here we've got the 5th root of 3x, and that whole thing is being cubed. This is what's really nice about this kind of notation is it doesn't matter whether we are squaring last or raising the 4th power first. This notation is always the same. We take our radicand of 3x, we'll raise it to a power. The bottom number is the root, which in this case is 5. The top number is the power, which in this case is 2. So that is the same exact thing as saying 3x raised to the 2/5 power.